want you to look at this. Take a look at the bottom of your screen right now, okay? You reading this? This is crazy. Maybe, maybe not. Our unofficial social poll is asking you tonight, who will ultimately win this case? Amber Heard or Johnny Depp? All the votes were taken today. Boy, did you have your say. Right now, tonight, a whopping 95% of you say it's Johnny. Only 5% say it's Amber. But as we know, it doesn't matter what we all think, right? It only matters what the jury decides. But you're important too. This case, it may boil down to a case of he said, she said for one key moment in the case. The night of May 21st, 2016, inside their penthouse apartment. At issue, what did Johnny Depp do with a phone in his hand? You're going to hear from Amber Heard first, then Johnny Depp. Listen to the differences in this testimony. Take a listen.
And he, with that, picks up, just pulls his arm back with the phone and throws it at my face. Hit me right in my, it felt like my eye.
And then I took the phone, I flopped it onto the couch, and I was walking towards the kitchen to exit, and then suddenly Rocky Pennington ran in to the penthouse and started, you know, leave her alone, Johnny, leave her alone. I was 20 feet away.
Let's bring in the panel now. This is the moment that Amber Heard, right, applied for her restraining order after this incident, because it's days later that she did that. Now, this is the same incident that she mentioned in the Washington Post op-ed that Depp claims defamed him. Casey Jordan, diametrically opposite testimony right here, all right? So what else do we have in this trial to show the credibility of one or the other?
You have their history. So as we just established, some people have different perceptions of the same event and some people are outright lying. Their perceptions, their testimony is so different in this particular incident from 6 years ago that somebody has to be lying. And I think that what you're seeing here is Amber Heard perhaps anticipating the future of divorcing Johnny Depp, and knowing that getting a restraining order or even an order of protection can perhaps turn into monetary gain when it comes time for the settlement. Listen, I teach women in criminal justice. I, as a woman, am, and having had so many guest speakers and done so much work on domestic violence, we have a tendency to always go in the women's favor. However, there are instances where somebody will put on that cloak of victimization and even precipitate violence against them if there is a payout for them. It's extremely rare, and it gives a bad name to legitimate domestic violence victims everywhere. And I don't know the truth about what happened to Amber Heard, but I think that could explain what you are seeing with your poll results. People think that it was a setup. And I'm not at all sure that the incident with the phone happened the way Amber said it did.
So Jeffrey Gardier, all right, first of all, pictures came after that evening, right? Her friend Raquel Pennington took pictures. We've seen the pictures, they're in evidence, but there's also testimony from the beginning of this trial that the building superintendent saw some surveillance video days later with her sister and her, and the sister was allegedly hitting her in the face, and they're both laughing. And then a couple days after that goes to get the TRO. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, this is not a black and white situation, right? What we're seeing here is this may absolutely be a story of two very dysfunctional people who are attracted to one another for all of the wrong reasons, who have the passion for all of the wrong reasons, because they may come from a situation of where they witnessed domestic violence in their own lives growing up. And therefore, it is the worst case scenario when they come together. And so here we see that it's not just a he said, she said, but what is happening in the middle? What part of this is missing? And I agree with Casey that, there may be definitely some lying going on, but I believe these individuals are lying to themselves. And a lot of people are saying, look, we really believe Johnny Depp here and we don't really believe Amber Heard, but let's look at what's happening with regard to his being a big celebrity and people love Captain Jack Sparrow.
I want to thank my whole panel for such a great discussion tonight. We hope this case will highlight the domestic abuse crisis in this country. Abusers do not discriminate. Their victims are from every race and economic background. If you were being abused, please get help. Call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. It is anonymous. It's confidential.
You know their names. Now see who they really are. I'm Donnie Wahlberg. Join me for a brand new season of Very Scary People this summer on HLN.